This is David B69, and I am making sure we are live. I'm waiting for some kind of confirmation that we're live. I'm honestly not seeing it. Says it's on the air. And yes, we are on the air. Okay. Sorry about that. This is David B69, and as you saw in the last episode, Didi Gregorius was placed on the 60-day injured list with a fractured arm. It's devastating that we have so many injuries, and I've had to put so many players on the 60-day injured list. It's absolutely crazy. Basically, in response to this, I brought up Mickey Matuk from AAA. That was the first thing I did. But then I said, let's get a third baseman. And I acquired Matt Duffy from the Rangers for some minor league pitchers. Edgar Caruso, Anthony Swarzak, and Luke Williams. Who Luke Williams is just not ready for anything. So it just made more sense to make this trade. So Matt Duffy is our new third baseman for the rest of this year. Unless he decides to get injured too. You never know, because for us, the third baseman is like it's just horrendous. It's a position that just never works out. With that being said, I'm honestly gonna send. I'm gonna keep Matuk up, and I'm gonna send Nick Williams down. I just think he's only had a 238 average. He needs a little work. I could use Matuk and everything just as a little bit of a fresh face. He's 29 years old, so this is pretty much his last chance. And being down at AAA could give Nick Williams a little bit more opportunity, a little bit more chance to build up his stats before coming back up to the majors. It just makes sense, and it's like the most fair thing for him. So, with that being said, we got to adjust our lineups. I think this is for DH. Nope. Not what I wanted. And that should give us what we want here. And that would continue Kingery playing second base and having a real third baseman. So I'm going to turn the mic off. I need to
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Sean Newcomb gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Really love Sean Newcomb. He reminds me a little bit of Andy Pettitte, but better stuff. 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good curveball and breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better. Good fastball. The key for Sean Newcomb, getting ahead with the fastball to give himself a chance to use those off-speed pitches. Quality lefty with a very high ceiling.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
2-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's got 2 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this one bounds around against the wall. McCutchen isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch, below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Oh. 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in this sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
First pitch on its way.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. This one is launched. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 25 for him on the year, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 3-0 offering. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Stepping in, Phil Gosselin. First offering on its way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The putback right there. Done.
So striding forward now, Bryson Stott. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Back in standing. Pollock leads off first with 1 away. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that pitch is out.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. 4 runs here in this half inning. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
First delivery to him on the way. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Lifted in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Zach Wheeler will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ozzie Albies is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing across here this half. 1 inning in the books here. The Phillies lead it 4-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Look out, 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So striding in, Bryce Harper. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
That evens it up 1-1. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hits this one hard the other way. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Camargo, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. Is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base. So I don't think this is a stretch.
And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Philadelphia is on top, 4-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Phillies.
So next to the plate for the Phils, A.J. Pollard. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hit in the air to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Digging in to try it again, Phil Gosselin. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And that misses. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
3-2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Bryson Stott.
Now at the plate, Bryson Stott looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball well outside.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Just hung in there on that one. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ender Inciarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Inciarte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
3-1 to him now. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. High chopper over to the right side. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside quarter that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Grounded down the third baseline. but this will get foul for strike 2. Wheeler sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Cole Hamels, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32, Cole Hamels.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Now that
in now, JT Realmuto. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Acuna digs in now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he lays off there. 1-0. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Wheeler into his motion. Here's the delivery. Yank on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up.
Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Popped him up. Riley in foul ground. One down.
Now batter.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Ground ball right into the shift. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's okay.
Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So digging in now, Austin Riley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Dansby Swanson is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 7, Dansby.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. The 1-1. Popped him up. Goslin has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it 4-1. Luke Jackson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
At the plate, Phil Goslin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Phil Goslin.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Popped up. Freeman is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Bryson Stott, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Line toward right center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Zach Wheeler, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Andrew McCutchen would be next. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. And no one will track it down. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies strand. Nick Markakis digging in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The right fielder, Nick.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This pitch is popped up. Goslin is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound.
Mark Melanson.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him.
McCutchen.
On the ground to third. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. And he misses 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Here's Bryce Harper now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Rhys Hoskins will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Harper running from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. 2 out here and a runner at second. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A.J. Pollock would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. No balls and 1 strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This is pulled into right. Harper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Austin Riley. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Grant Dayton will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Adam Duvall will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, standing in, Phil Gosselin. He could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game so far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number one.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now to the plate, Bryson Stott. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Duvall moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there. In there, 1-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. 3-2 pitch. High chopper to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Adam Duvall. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
2-0 to Adam Duvall.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting, right fielder.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. A.J. Minter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Yasiel Puig will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line towards center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Now that pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. David Robertson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 30, David Robertson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3-for-3 thus far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
To 1-2 now. Fouled away. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Wheeler earned his 5th win of the year. Sean Newcomb worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. David Robertson closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Miami Marlins halted their 6-game losing streak as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-2. Patrick Corbin was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 3-2. Anthony DeSclafani grabbed win number 6 on the year, helping the Reds down the Cubs 4-0. Lane Thomas had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 11-1. Stephon Crichton collected win number 2 on the year as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 1-0. Blake Trinan collected win number 3 this year as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 5-4. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-3. The Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the visiting Rays 10-5. It was their 5th straight victory. The Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 7-1. Chris Davinsky grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Astros defeated the Orioles 4-3. The Detroit Tigers combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 11-1. The Royals launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Indians 8-2. Griffin Canning earned the 3rd W of his season as the Angels got the win over Minnesota 4-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.